What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the world's largest cryptocurrency by holding, and you're going to be shocked at the surprise of what I've got to say, guys. Smash a like, big up to Tanjum, Nansen, and of course Mexi, my three partners. And when it comes to meme coins, the whole entire scenario is absolutely brought to another level. Like literally, you've got memes as proof of meme ecosystems, you've got Tron memes, you've got meme core ecosystems, you've got TikTok memes. What the hell? These are just simple to understand meme coins. Further proof of the industry's extraction of anything that goes hot, that retail goes on. These mofos come in and make multiple different categories, and it's just a effing headache. However, I'm going to make your life easier today. Smash a like, share the video. A lot of research went into this, and I'm going to reveal the world's largest, biggest meme coin by the one metric that meme coins need basically to have. And you're going to be shocked that some of our favorite meme coins are not actually doing so well in this specific metric. So let's go. So if you look at the banter bubbles today, or crypto bubbles, Pump.fun token is being solid. I've spoken about it. Trump is up, SPX is up. So these are leading category meme coins, and that's going to be the basis of my research. Okay, we're going to look at the big ones relatively. Of course, big up to the small meme coins, but I'm going to show you the biggest meme coin there is by this metric. So let's go with this research. Okay, so if you look at the categories for meme coins, they are not going to be as complicated as normally what we do with the other projects. F about the decentralization, you know, who gives a F about technology? None of that exists, right? This is pure speculation meme coins. But the number one category for these is holders, in my opinion. Okay, now of course market cap is super important because that gets you into your level of entry. And then volume is an indicator, but not the most important one, because right now you will see a $400 million market cap project that has a very low volume because there is no money in crypto right now. The liquidity has dried up. And then of course the chain, somewhat important, but not the be all and end all. Of course, majority of these will have exchanges, so we will be giving them ticks. They're on the Coinbases, the Binances of this world. So the first one I'm going to look at for you with this metric is PEPE. Now PEPE is at a 4 billion. I've been in PEPE since sub 100 million. Okay, so it's been a long time cooking. And you would assume PEPE is the biggest meme coin because of the fact that it is by market cap, but PEPE has less than 500K holders, which is still absolutely huge with a massive trading volume. Of course, PEPE is a checklist on Ethereum and the Ethereum ecosystem. So massive volume, of course, on Ether. That's okay. We know about PEPE, nothing crazy there. A lot of holders. So if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, you'd assume this is the biggest meme coin purely because of the holders. But the next one is Penguins or Pengu. Now this sits at 1.8 and it has more holders than PEPE. It has slightly smaller volume, but nevertheless, the volume to market cap ratio is crazy. It's on Solana, and that's fine. I mean, it's going to do very well. And of course, then you have Pump here, which I've spoken about, sub $1 billion. Now, what they will do is they will buy back into the ecosystem, right? So they buy back their tokens, which makes the price go up. But you could see here in terms of the holders, it is way smaller than Pengu and PEPE. Trading volume, it has a lot of activity, Pump.fun, buyback and burn, ecosystem support. So 181 million in terms of that, but their buybacks are very impressive. So if we say PEPE is a potential 5x. Nothing else, nothing more. I would probably say Pengu can be 10, maybe even 15x. I think they will absolutely conspire to push that one to the sky. And the same goes for Pump.fun. I think Pump goes into the billions. This could be 10 to 20x play, similar market caps, but I think they will pump these. Okay, we know PEPE is going to do 5x. I've been in PEPE since sub 100 million. Not going to lie to people, it could go 10x, but 5 to 10 is probably where you are looking to eject from here, which will be incredible amount from the lows, right? So, and this one, of course, partnerships with McDonald's and crazy things like that. Pengu will go definitely 10 to 15x. I think it has maybe a bit more even. And the holders are all healthy. This has a lot more room to grow because not a lot of people are holding it. Then we go to WOJAK. Now, the reason I went with WOJAK here is WOJAK is this is an OG meme, right? And I'm hoping for the Ethereum money to flow into WOJAK, okay? And then that money to flow into APU as well. This happens at every single time. So WOJAK is relatively risky with only 22,900 holders. This has 32,000, and you would assume both of these with their smaller market cap equal to a higher risk. Of course, trading volume for both is very low, with APU having slightly more than WOJAK. So this is a 20x. This is a 20x meme, WOJAK, and I think APU could do wonders as well. Maybe I would probably say this is 20 to 30x, in my opinion, because the Ethereum whales that come out of PEPE normally go straight into these two. Now, the third one that's also linked to Ethereum whales would be Turbo. And I can actually see the cross of all of these from PEPE to Turbo. Now, Turbo from here is a straight 20x in my opinion. I think Turbo does very well. On the low end, it could be 15, but I think 20x is probably doable as it is WOJAK 30x. APU can even do maybe 20 to 25x as well, because these are, like I said, the crossover here is the Ethereum whales. But what you would notice with these is Turbo has the most holders, 57,000, and the most volume, right? So whereas with APU and WOJAK, you're probably taking a bit more risk. This is a slightly better risk to reward ratio. And of course, this has the tier 1 exchanges that you need. Now we're starting to get into the Champions League of tokens. This is a massive, massive amount of holders for the Trump token. The Trump token here has 638,000 holders. It has a $1.4 billion trading volume, and it's sitting at 1.8 billion. Now, of course, Trump from here should be able to do a 10x, but these metrics plus the Trump angle could see this become a once in a generation run from here. I will not be playing this because of the fact that majority of the tokens are held by the insiders. Now, good old Foxy, right? A 20x meme coin that has done very well from the lows of sub $1 million. Now, one thing that I'm going to give myself credit for is the fact that this has a massive 236,000 holders. And I've been telling people to buy this under a $1 million market cap. Trading volume is okay. Of course, it is risky. And this is on the Linear blockchain. Now, Linear have been airdropping stuff to BlackRock and stuff like that. So you never know. But so far, we are at least sitting on a 2x to 3x from the lows back in the October days. Now, ladies and gentlemen, drums please. The world's largest meme coin organically is none other than Toshi. Toshi is the king of meme coins. And hear me out before you go nuts. This is the king. The reason why Toshi is the king is because Toshi has just under 1 million holders on chain. And that is absolutely astronomical, in my opinion. Because when you see what the next number 2 is, or the number 1 where Toshi fits in number 2, you're going to understand as to why that one has slightly more holders. But this is friggin' insane. So $200 million market cap doesn't want to, $250 million doesn't want to come down. 10 million stable trading on the base blockchain. Okay, base. Now, what you see in here is these holders are on-chain holders. This is the king of meme coins organically, in my opinion. And that is insane. I never knew Toshi had more holders than Brett, for example. So we're going to give this a solid chance of a 15 to 20x, maybe even more. Next is Lofi. Now, Lofi on Sui has a very small market cap right now, right? Very small amount of holders and very, very tiny trading volume. But expect these numbers to go up if they start dropping things for Lofi on this Sui blockchain. So this could become still the number 1 king of the Sui blockchain, right? King Arthur. I do believe this does potentially as big as 40x, maybe even 30x, we'll say, from here, even if it comes down a bit more. Next bad boy is Ponke. Now, Ponke is quite funny. It has been sitting on a stable market cap, and Ponke has sub 100k holders and a very healthy trading volume on the Solana, on base. So this absolutely scores very highly on multi-chain. Now, next one is Brett. Now, Brett is got way less holders than Toshi. So Brett is the biggest meme coin on the base blockchain by market cap, but it's not the biggest meme coin listed on the base blockchain, and it doesn't have the number 1 holding. That title goes to the king of memes, which is Toshi. The shocking thing is Brett's kind of 500 million nearly, 29 million trade. It's not bad, but it's not been as, this needs to be listed. So I would say maximum for Brett, for me, would be 10x. There are better meme coins out there. And of course, then we move on to what many considered to be, before this presentation, the world's largest meme coin. Unfortunately, the majority of the tokens are held by Murat. Of course, decent trading volume, but not good enough for the market cap, in my opinion. Still very solid project. In my opinion, SPX will do a maximum 10, maybe 7x from here. 7 to 10 billion should be the top. Now, the actual king of memes is Bonk in terms of holders. However, Bonk has been dropped to many Solana wallets, and the airdrop makes up for all of these different wallets. I've got it, you've got it, Tom, Dick, and Harry have got it, but it's still massive, big trading volume. I think this solves up with Solana, and with what they're doing with Bonk.fun, I would probably say 5 to about 8x maximum for Bonk. Fartcoin's legendary volume continues. Fartcoin holders are about 160,000, and Fartcoin is sub 1 billion. So 10x maximum for Fartcoin, of course. And then there you have it. You've got a couple of held by the group. I forgot the name, but what we want to do is we want to see Nero, of course. We want to see Cocoro, and these are where you start to approach an incredibly high risk for 100x opportunity. And there you have it, guys. The world's king meme coin. Because if you compare 975,000 of Solana airdrop, right? This was a complete airdrop. So this whole thing about this being the king, this is the absolute king of meme coins by holders. You can check this on the Etherscan. Let me know what you think. I will do more style of video like this. If you enjoy it, leave your comments in the comment section. Like the video, share, and I'll get you on the next one.